Hello friends, I'm back with another video where I will speak about Season 5's epic heroes, their relevance, the ones that I plan to level up, the ones that I've already leveled up, the ones that I would like to have even duplicate copies, which means multiple copies, and the one that I really don't care a damn about and hence will never level up. So let's dive in and find out which one and what's going to happen. Here we are. So these are the four fellows that I plan to level out of the total 5. I've already, okay, this was the last fellow to arrive, Ahotep, and I completed him immediately. I obviously will give him more emblems because I have a good quantity of rogues and prepare him. I'm just waiting for when I plan to use him. So it'll be more close to the tournaments or the challenge events. So very soon, with the seasonal event Kalevala coming, he will be ready to go and mess around. Funnily, I haven't got a second copy, otherwise I would have kept that one. In my pools, other duplicates have come, but this fellow, no. Now, before I go into individual heroes, why these 4 heroes? Because these 4 heroes provide benefit of being used together, like I spoke about the rare 3-star heroes. Rogue, average speed, Moon family bonus, we already know, 60% chance to deliver 70% of the damage to the enemies and dispels the latest dispellable buff. So, and plus deals 340 damage to the target and minor to the nearby enemies. If the target is defeated, the next 3 turns, all casters' allies get plus 20 mana. This is like, wow, I would rather take 2 fellows like this in the team also. That's how that plus 20 mana is. So that helps in charging up and going for more wax. So this Dark Rockstar, very useful. Let's go to this guy. So he's a fighter, which means he'll revive with that 1% and also cause pain. Moon family again, we know. Let's go to the passive. So this fiery fellow is fast speed and hence has 50% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies and gives all enemies minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns, which means slows the opposition down. Sniper, 400 damage and heals all the allies for 30% of the damage dealt, which means he's also part and contextual healer. Absolute rock star to have. Let's go to this chick. Azmiya, Ice, support hero. So, Sun family, this also has its benefit. Let's go down to this. So, she's average speed, hence 60% chance to perform the following actions when this character casts a special skill, which is boosts health for all allies by 10% and cleanses the latest cleansable status ailment from all. There you go. And obviously recovers, a portion of health when she's leveled. This 8% is going much higher. And then her counter attack also is fairly good. So, I mean, and it keeps increasing over turns. So she is crazy. I think she's already being used. Many people have faced, including me, and we know how good she is. Let's go to Ptolemy. I know the P is silent. I remember hearing it, so I'm calling him Ptolemy, not Ptolemy. So Ptolemy, again a monk, has the benefits. Passive, similar to Azmiya, but he's average and hence same, 60%, boosts health of all allies and also cleanses status ailments. Now, what's his core special? Divine Connection. I think all these fuckers are divine. Recovers 16% health, which is obviously going to go up when I level him up. The caster and nearby allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns. So he locks everything up from getting any status ailments. And for every attempted ailment, recovers 105, which will again go up, I would like to believe. for each attempted status ailment. So, I mean, there you go. He doesn't directly clean up, but paired with this gang, there is a mana speed reduction, there is a dispeller, and there are two cleansers over here and healers. So these four playing together is itself a nightmare on defense. Now there is one character missing. So we are going to go and say hello to that character in the summons portal, because that's where he is going to sit for all of season 5 and thereafter. So let's go and say hello to that dude. And there you are. Skoratek. Skoratek. So he's fast speed, dude. Even this is not required because Junaid already delivers that. Junaid also is a reviver. So Junaid is more complete. And this guy is similar. He's just holy, a different color. But he whacks one at 190. And then he summons a Scarab Find for the target. And the find damages the enemy to this particular mentioned percentage, absorbs blah, and leaves a bomb that explodes after 3 turns, giving 300 damage to the target and minor damage to the nearby enemies. I really don't care a damn about this. Means I've got better holies that I can take to do more crazy. I would rather take a Liju to play along with those 4 crazies that I just showed you. And there can be, we already have mana slowdown and we have a mana steal also, whack also. So, I mean, there it is if I want to use a defense of that combo, which ensures there's cleansing, there's healing, there's overhealing. I mean, yeah, overhealing, heal boost, boosted health. There is a slowdown of mana, there is dispel, then there's like whacking all over the place, and also whacks coming to the team are sent back with extra padded or extra force. So, I mean, gosh, this fellow will never be leveled, and I can assure you from all aspects I have thought, and I basically fed away any, I think some 2 or 3 of his copies had popped up through the last 2 months when I have done those few summons. And okay, that sounds really contradictory. I've done those few summons and 3 of this specific has popped. I mean, whatever summons I've done, this fellow has popped and has been straight away fed away to preserve roster space, the most premium thing for all of us players. Don't we know that? So this is what I wanted to share, and hence there is an empty spot which will stay, and I'm totally fine with that. Because the only benefit of the passive, which is this, is already provided by Junaid. Now, in case I require to, where is Junaid? Yeah, there you are. If I require to have 2, I would prefer to have a second Junaid, and I would prefer to have a second Ahotep. These are 2 heroes that a second copy can be prepared because they bring value. How? This, because it adds, so 340 will become 410, and that minor damage, which is 170, half of 340 will become 240. So when the passive activates, this is going to be 410, 240, 240 in terms of the damage to target a nearby. And that will really be a killer blow, because 410 is a strong, powerful one when you look at the high attack of this fellow. And over 3 turns, there is a whack, which means everybody gets their mana bonus. And this guy is healing. So when we see that original gang, and let's go back to that particular picture so that we can discuss the original gang. There you go. This gang is self-sufficient. It doesn't need anybody unless there is a wacky and a very specific contributor to this particular gang when I'm using them on defense. And there it is. So 2 done. 2 I'm going to now complete on priority so that I can use them. absolutely brilliant. There is boosted health available, there is healing available, there is cleansing available, there is mana management available, and there is dispelling available. And in this fifth spot, I would put a Liju or a Mist or anybody according to the moment. But those two look like, in case I want to create a rainbow defense, and they will rock. There you go. I wanted to share this particular thought connected to the epic season 5 epic heroes. And thanks for listening. See you in the next video. Cheers.